This is Martin Pytela from Life Enthusiast, restoring vitality to you and to the planet. Superfood was invented by Javari Oberon back in 1988. He was suffering with allergies and inflammatory symptoms, and he was praying for a solution. And it came to him when he can combine certain individual ingredients in a specific way by selecting carefully and blending these three together and those three together, and then finally those two put together again in a way that only a food engineer could create. He ends up with much greater result than the sum of the individual components would suggest. The word superfood has been used lately to label just any one thing that is super, but that's not what he meant. He meant to create something that individual food components would be less capable than the sum of its parts. So don't mistake it for, oh, wheatgrass is superfood and barley grass is superfood and the moringa is superfood and something acai juice is superfood. Yes, they are super, but that's not what we mean. The individual components used in Exsula superfoods are carefully selected. The ingredients we use in building Exsula superfoods are carefully selected. Each one of them is tested. Javari has a unique talent of knowing energetically. He actually is just like a vintner, somebody who's got 20 or 30 years of experience in making great wine. He is able to know whether this component, this ingredient, is going to be high quality or not. We have rejected shipments that on label were perfect, but when he tastes it, he says, this just doesn't cut it. Something is not right. Ship it back. We've had relationships with suppliers going back 30 years. These ingredients are carefully selected. They are either wildcrafted, which means grown in nature, or organically grown, especially biodynamically grown, means that they are not just grown without the use of herbicides, pesticides, and industrial fertilizers. They're biodynamic. That's a concept that's beyond ordinary organics. Treating the soil with respect, and replenishing it very carefully. And these products are made with processes that are very unusual. There are 4 things that set the Exsula foods apart. The first thing is the selection of the ingredients. I mentioned that. The second thing is the micronization. And you would know it if you just rub this grain of the superfood or the blend in your fingers. You would recognize the fineness of it. And you would also see, once you mix it in your glass, that they blend with water or juice or whatever you mix it with very, very easily. But the important part of that is that the smaller the particle, the greater the surface area. And your body, your digestive system, extracts nutrients only at the surface area or surface level of every particle. So when we give you a greater surface area, that means you get more nutrients out. It easily is possible that a teaspoon of the Exsula superfood will go as far as a tablespoon of something else that is not as finely micronized. The third thing is blending with essential oils. We call them essences, but essentially these oils are extracted from oil-producing seeds and plants, and then these are used to extract and bind with the nutrients that are in seeds that we're freshly milling. So you actually end up with nutrients that are oil-soluble that would normally not be extracted. They would not be normally available to your digestive system. And then finally, the fourth thing is we use emulsifiers and antioxidants as important nutrients. Some companies would say, we use no fillers. Well, and then they proudly say, we have put no lecithin in it. By the way, the lecithin we use is organic, sunflower seed, no GMO, grown in Europe, not like the much cheaper and easier available soy lecithin. So we have this emulsification that takes place all of your nutrients that are delivered in your body are delivered on water-based systems, which is either blood or lymph. To transport fat, you have to emulsify. That's why we use the emulsifiers. So these four things put together, you end up with a much greater ability to deliver nutrients and nourish the body to function properly. Inside of every teaspoon of the Exsula superfood are components that have been carefully selected, carefully blended, unlocked, and made available to your digestive system. But the point is this, the Exsula blend is composed in such a way that it supports all of the systems of your body. Metabolic, energy generating system, immune, digestive. It tries to correct all of the different things that are going on in your body. So it will help you not only take the energy out, but it will also help you repair your body over long term. So you will be feeling more energetic, healthier, I don't know what, just living life to your fullest when you take the Exsula superfoods. Dosage, then start with a 1/4 teaspoon and see how it goes, and increase slowly to whatever's comfortable to you and whatever feels right. We have some high performance Olympic level athletes who are taking 7 teaspoons a day. It's a bit pricey at that level, but the performance you get is phenomenal. The Exsula superfoods are over 20 different types. We have foundational, the ones that you would use for general body maintenance or health creation. We have energizing, which are strictly or mainly focusing on giving you physical metabolic energy. And we have supportive or healing. And the healing are focusing on either the circulatory system, helping with the heart circulation and issues related to that, or the general cellular health, which would be either danger of cancers or just general aging. We also have one for the digestive system, all the health from your mouth all the way down to your anus, all the different components, something that will support your stomach, your small intestine, will deal with parasites, will deal with the probiotics, prebiotics, all the different components that are supposed to be functioning in your digestive system and frequently aren't. And I want to give you a metaphor here. Your body's health is not like a game of tennis where you have one opponent that you can defeat. It's more like a game of football, where you have the offensive team and the defensive team, and on each one of these teams you have a specialist, like one that's throwing the ball, one that's catching it, one that's blocking it, and so on. Complicated system. So that's why a one component wonder food is seldom the answer. You need to have it all put together in a complex system that's going to support all of the actors that need to be on the deck, on the field, playing together in an organized and synchronized manner. So that's general health with foundational like Exsula iridescent, zoetine, or Exsula gold. The energizing, which would be the Exsula 50, the advancium or quantium, or the specializing like strata flora for the digestive, the heart formula for the circulatory, elagiplex for the general cellular health. We also have more, but wide listed here. Come visit the website exsula.com. This is Martin Pytela for Exsula, E-X-S-U-L-A, exsula.com. We are restoring vitality to you and to the planet. Thank you for watching.